Well, talk about typical. You upgrade your flipping Nordic route and a brand new Nordic consist comes up. Brilliant. Excellent. Yeah, brilliant. Fabulous. Meanwhile, who won? I noticed you were keeping score, you bunch of ruddy jokers. Yeah, I know. I saw them as I came back. Right. Okay. Now, no more messing around. Let's get to the main event, shall we? What are we? Early in the year, so it's too soon to tell. Last year, down 75k, spent. Yeah, we're up about 6 million a year at the moment, and that's fine. I mean, that number will go down a little as trains age, but all should be well. This is going to be a nightmare. All right, how am I going to do this? Now, looks not quite. Okay, right. So, turn Ireland into a train super hub. Yeah, could do. I'm just going to ponder for a second, and then I shall explain the madness in my method. It is an act of insanity, I'll tell you that much. Oof. Okay, right. We're going to need to run a little longer. What are you? Talman and Harebear. Go to a depot, please. You, depot. You, depot. Right, I'm going to need to go top speed for a little while just to depot these guys. I'm not going to sell them straight away. They may end up being sold, but I need them out of my way. Likewise, you hold your horses. And wherever the other one is, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. You hold your horses. No, stop. Just stop the flipping train. Right, okay. That should give me enough room, I think. Likewise, you... stop. No, actually, never mind that. Depot. And you are already going to... You're going to a depot miles away. Right, I will sell those off. Alright, anybody else? I got any more customers? Right, that should do it. Now, that's going to create a bit of a problem on that line, but... oh, hello, what are you? You, oi, you, depot. Thank you. Find a close one, will you? If you'd be so kind. Where are you heading? You're heading to a depot, obviously. Probably one in Amersal. Although we'll see. Nope, you're going that way. Okay, well that's fine. I'll allow it. Right. Anybody else? Now, while I'm waiting for this to happen, this is going to burn just tons of cat. Oh, hold on, we're not done yet, are we? Right, you depot, depot. In fact, Harebear, everything Harebear related, we're gonna ship it out. Harebear commute, go to the depot. Might as well sell them when they get there, otherwise it's just going to cost me money. Ah, flipping all those lumber trucks. They're going to get in the way. There's one. You stop. Thank you. Hold up traffic if need be. Right, now, once this is clear, I'll explain what's going on. Depot. This is looking better. You, oi, you. Hold it right there. Let's try and keep some kind of a gap. So that's 4. 4 needs setting going. That's it. Right, we've got it. We're there. Right, smashing. Would you like to save this game? Yeah, I think I would. Just in case this ends up being a complete train wreck. Figuratively and indeed literally. Right, I'm about to destroy Hair Bear. No, not menu. That's what you usually do when you finish recording, you fool. I'm gonna destroy it entirely. I'm gonna take all of this stuff away. And it's not cheap. It's going to cost me more than 50 million, isn't it? Buildings must be removed first. This is going to cost an absolute bundle. So maybe it's only the centre I end up removing. Now, why? Why am I... Cheerio, Slim. Thanks for stopping by. Most appreciated seeing you this evening. Big fan of your work. Right. Depot contains vehicles. All right. Well, let's sell those. Right. Let's think this through. Okay, here's the principle. I've got a line coming in here, right? I've got a line coming in here. I've got another line that comes across there. Now, what I want is one set of stationing to suit them all, and at the same time, I want to create a thoroughly modern city in terms of layout. Now, I've done this before and it works, but it involves an awful lot of deleting. Look at all those lovely passengers. And stuff like that is going to cost me, how much is that going to cost to bulldoze? 3 million. Now, I think I've got a couple of those. But yeah, those are the... Whoa! I need to price this up a little before I proceed. Okay, it's going to be closer to 100, I think, rather than 50 million. Right. Okay. Well, this can still work, I think. Where do you want to start? Now, I'm not doing this just for laughs, okay? I'm doing, well, I mean, there's quite a lot of laughs involved, but it's not the only reason. Some smoothing needed over there. Right, okay, so the idea is to just mincemeat this thing, but I've got to get the station. I was pretty sure I saw a place I could put the station whereby it didn't disrupt the flow of too many trains. But I'm blowed if I can see it now. I mean, it means we need to delete back to here, effectively. There's a vehicle in the way. Oh, you wretch. Well, I'm just going to have to turn you round. Reverse direction. And let's get you off the bridge. Can't get you off the bridge. Nuts. Alright, let's run you through then. Go on. Get out. Go. Go on. Go. What are you waiting for? You're stopped. Okay, fine. Just leave. If you would be so kind. And hopefully nothing else turns up in the meantime. Oh yeah, there's a lot of bulldozer effect coming up. Go on, clear off. One does not mind how you clear off, providing you clear off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, see, I mean, an oh, yeah at this point is... No. That's a terrible vehicle. Not one we need at all. Right, now, as long as there's nothing else coming up... Oh, look at that, there's something else coming up. It's the next Alco. So you're gonna have a woeful... Flipping out, we've got 114 on there. That's going to make me some cash. Question is, was there anybody else waiting? Still 32 on board, but those were the people who were already on board, I suspect. I'm going to have to restart. Yes, I'm going to have to restart all the vehicles over there. But first, let's get... Oh, look, here's another one. Oh, they've bunched up, haven't they? Alright. Alright, you're all going to the depot. Go on. Find the nearest one and just go there. Alright. I know I just threw away a full train, but you know I want to get this done because this is going to take a little while. Now those Alcos I'm going to put back into service because they're too new to junk right now, and given that most of this will be done while I'm on pause, we should be okay. Right, I think I've got space enough now. Right, back to it. Now, there will come a moment where you will know that I'm going through with this because I will start by deleting the station. It has to go here-ish and at an angle. Ah, no, that's the way you figured you'd work it. By putting it at that angle. Right. Okay. Right, there we go. Pile in. How much was this bridge? How much will it cost to replace? I guess we'll find out. You wanted smoothing. Smoothing's happening. It will be happening pretty soon. Right, let's get rid of that. We'll leave that there to remind me that I need one of those. Likewise, we'll get rid of this. Likewise, this is probably obsolete now. But we want to leave at least a connecting kind of strip to latch hold of. What are we down to? Still got 129 million in the bank. I can delete loads more than this. Now, this will not make sense up until I unpause the game having finished. At which point, it will make sense pretty immediately. And as much as you'll be able to say, yeah, I can see how that station will work, but why the hell have you just deleted so much stuff that was effectively working just fine? I don't want to delete that bridge unless I have to. Okay, so it's city centre that we're getting rid of. We're going to put the station in around there. Right, don't look. That was pricey. We've now committed to this. Alright, that's my first 30 million done. Alright, it's not going to come in at 50, is it? It's going to come in a bit more than that. Now, the more of this I can afford to delete, the better. Because the end result will be better as a result. I'm going to stop when I get to, what, 50 left in the bank, I think? Now we'll start to see the stops must be doing it. Alright, fine, get rid of it. Buildings must be getting out. Now this is what we call a compulsory purchase program. Alright, maybe 40. 40 on the outside, as long as we've got that back, everything's fine. Did we evacuate all those people? I think they were trying to catch the train out, and then obviously because I sent the train to the depot, it just kind of abandoned them in the middle of nowhere. Buildings must be removed first. I love buildings that look like trees. Okay, good. Right, fine. So, I'm trying to get through this bit as quickly as possible because the repeated bulldozing noise I know is one of the most pleasant aspects of the game. And actually, if I were talking, then you wouldn't have to hear quite so much of it, would you? Yeah, not thought that through. But then, you know, I don't think anybody at the moment thinks that I have thought any of this. I think you would think I've possibly lost my mind, and maybe I have. But if this works, it's going to be amazing. What have we got left? 58. Right. How much have I actually managed to shred there? A reasonable amount. Now, if I get rid of the bulldozer, you will see that that is the city centre of Harebear. I would like to get rid of this chunk. How much are we talking about? 2, 2.5, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do it. 12-ish, I imagine. Right, that's about it, I think. Now, I want to get rid of all these, any loose road sections that aren't 100% necessary. Now, if I had the money, and I might even, hello, Herbert, I didn't realise you were still here. But there we go, I finished, it's done. No. Wait, this is going to be worth it. Now, I've experimented with this idea on a much larger scale. I have taken out every building in a town previously to see what would happen. And the result is really, really interesting. Right, let's get a big ol' big un in here. Terrain collision, intriguing. Actually, let's give this no. We have to leave it on pause. We have to leave it on pause, otherwise it screws everything up, and you end up costing yourself even more money. Right, let's think about routing. So I've got enough of from that angle, bringing them in. No, you can't use hand. You can use hand gestures. You're on camera, but you're not pointing at the screen. Damn. At this angle, I can bring them in up here. There we go. That's the way to do it. I can bring trains in up here, and then because they lose speed anyway, we can zip out at that angle to catch the connection there and there. That's number one. Number two is it's not going to bleed too much speed off the incoming route from Ireland to bring it round and in this way. And likewise, this one here, I have two options. I can either thread through and sneak in, or I can thread round the top and in. Either way, it should work. Now, how many tracks do I need? There are several that are going to be termini. So the transatlantic is a terminus, so that's 1. This is a terminus, so that's 2. Yeol Sukatani is another one, so that's 3. This is a two-way, so that's 5. A 5 platform should do it. What do we think? It should, shouldn't it? Should 5 should do the trick. You think 10? Yeah, I want to do 10, but likewise, I don't want to have platforms that are just not being used. Let's. There's another thought. No, I want it all on a 5. What have we got coming the other way? Rhino we're already hitting. Telman's busy. Colsver's got an empty route in there, so we could run another 2. By an empty route, they've got a line coming out of it. In fact, let's go and have a look at that, see which way it's headed. So here we go, we've got a route coming out of Colsver here that I haven't done anything with yet. Now, I think Brownville may be my eventual aim there. but it would be a big swoop or a tight corner to get it heading up towards Wrecking Ball, as it's now known. Actually, it's not that severe, really. You'll drop. Let's have a quick look and see what sort of speed we drop to. So if I went round like that. 90? 90? Well, we'll take 90. That's no problem. And then if we get down to eye level, it might not even be that bad. There we go. Yeah, 94. Okay, right. Well, I'm pretty comfortable with that. Okay, right. So I think I'm going to run a 5 and a 2. Yeah, let's try it. Okie doke. Right. So we'll stick our 5 about there. Now you will notice I'd say put a 5 and a 3 just so that we've got a spare line in case we want it. True. That said, these lines aren't being overused. Let's see what looks better. A 5 and a 3 would look better because we would have... Actually, we don't need 2, so I could do a 5 and a 1. And if I place it right, it would look like... no, 3. No, I'm with you. Okay, no, I'm on it. 3. 3's a good call. 3's a good call. All right. Right, let's get in right close and personal, and I want to be able to see the end of what I'm doing here. There we go. Right, now look, play the ruddy game, will you? There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, for a little bit more fine control here. That's good. What do you think? Does that match up? I think it does. I don't think I'm going to get much closer. Committed. Right, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, like it was meant to be. That's... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fun. Right, good. Yes. Now, next trick. Get some roads in. We want to make these roads pretty significant. Now, I might have to do this as a phase 2. Just purely because I haven't got the money to do it all in one go. Something like that would do the trick. Oh, it's where you miss a bunch of city skylines tools. There is enough space. Yeah, just do that. Okay, right, fine, I'll take it. And then something similar the other side, and I might have to do this at a later date, or I might just bulldoze some more stuff. Something like that. Which is semi-pleasing. I've left even less space here. There is enough space. Trust me. Trust me. I've left enough space. There is so much space there, you could use it all twice. I'm going to have to do it again, aren't I? Right, what about that? Yeah, that's a bit more space. That should be enough for it to sync up. Obviously, I can't tell if I've got it exactly flush because there's no way of measuring except by eye. Get on. Thank you. Bit of an ugly lump there, though. Smoothing is life. Life is smoothing. There we go. Yeah. Likewise, all those unsightly trees getting out of the way. Screw you, Mama Nature. Right, and then let's plough across down this side as well. Yeah, you see, look, I can't help myself. You know, once I start to smooth stuff out, you know, but in terms of the amount of stuff that's going to need smoothing, it's enormous. Right, what have I got left? 47 in the bank. I mean, that should be plenty to get all of the tracks set back up again, if I can find it. Right, so first off, let's get the route that actually pays me anything. Might be good to put some level crossings in now so you don't have to cut two halves of town. No, level crossings are for the weak. I'm going to bridge that sucker. So we're gonna not using that because that's track. We're gonna go from about here to about there, and then pop a big un like that. Plenty of room for track. Should be enough room for road. He builds bridges. Yeah, all he ever does. There are whole episodes where all he does is messes around, plonking bridges willy-nilly. It's true. I do. I like bridges, and bridges like me, and so do my viewers. Everybody likes bridges. Everybody's on board with Program Bridge. Right. We're going to need to that something along these lines. Let's do a test run and see what it looks like. Right, who's coming out where? That's Sukitani that's going on to. So this really wants the N2, doesn't it? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I think this wants 1 and 2 as we look at them now. Bonk. Right. So if we want to go max speed, which obviously we do, then this is where we want to do it. Oh no, a bit of road is in the way. Not for long. Likewise. Yeah, there's a vehicle in the way in there. He's kind of going, I'm so lost. Don't bulldoze me. Right. Okay, let's get track 1 laid in. Now, this is going to be the most expensive bit of track I do. Sorry. This better be the most expensive bit of track I do. There we go. Right, what have we got? Now, I seem to remember we had a really nice kind of rustic bridge going across there previously. Let's do this big Dayglow number. No, actually, I hate this Dayglow. Look at it. It doesn't look weathered in the slightest. It's going to have to be another box bridge, I'm afraid, team. Right. What do we think? I think that'll work. I'm fond of it, and I have committed to it. Whoops. And then, right, let's get across here. And let's complete off the other side. Why are you oaring, Pix? Did you want the big ugly red number? Yeah, you all wanted the big ugly red number. It's not a 20 million quid bridge. That was a 2 million quid bridge. There's a big difference in that. You ever tried Polybridge? You spent... connect 2 city halves. Yeah, maybe. Right, let's high speed this in case I decide to throw anything through it at speed. But look at this. Look, it looks like one station. Come on, I've got to get points for that, right? Likewise, none of those actually go anywhere. Hold on, wasn't I talking about doing something with Colesver? Oh, crud bucket. Okay, right, no, that's okay. That's okay. We can live with that. Don't delete the bridge. That would be excessive. Let's stick in one of those. Alright. What? That shouldn't have anything to do with the ruddy bridge. Why are you highlighting that? See that? I don't trust it. If the bridge disappears, well, I'm going to be down another million. What the hell? For Christ's sake. Oh. I mean, I can't complain too much. It did tell me it was going to do it, but even so. You would have thought it would at least try... Okay, well, at least... Okay, I'm having a second go. We're going to put the big, ugly red bridge in. Right, which side... there we go. Right, so that's correct. Yes? Is that correct now? Now that is correct. Are we certain? You're going to need to do it a third time? Because, you know, can't rule that out. It's not a 20 million quid bridge. I have so far spent... what? Pushing 2 million the first time. I've now spent another 2 million on doing it a second time. It is not a 20 million quid bridge. 20 million gets you quite a long way. Hell, the Atlantic route didn't cost 20 million. Yeah, let's leave a gap for myself, just to make it all the more exciting later on. Right, okay, get across here, hook it up onto there. Alright, there. Good. I'm not deleting it again. Not yet. Milans, you are showing a distinct lack of faith. And as is traditional, I find it disturbing. Right, now, Colesver is over there. I've still got 40 million quid in the bank. I could do this now. Which is, you know, it's a high-risk move, but at least I'm getting all the track laid in. There we go. Right. I'll worry about the rest of that in a minute. Now, let's connect up the other side. So Colesver is now a terminus, unless I decide it goes somewhere else. I might decide it goes somewhere else. I might. It's the sort of thing that I could do. Where's this? That's the Sukitani route. This is the... what the heck's this one? That's Yeol. Have I made a gross miscalculation? I've made a gross miscalculation again. Oh, don't be like that. They could use a bit of shared track. They could use a bit of shared track. All right. Well. Okay, right. We'll peel this one round and we'll use this as the guide track, and it's the slowest. Now, I might never use this bit of track, given that this is where I'm planning Colesver to come into. I mean, 53 is pretty slow on the return leg, but on the way out it shouldn't be as dramatically terrible. Alright, and then we'll take this round the outside of that. And then we'll take that round the outside of that. I mean, it looks quite reasonable, even if it might need a little bit of a rethink later on. Likewise, I've made it challenge to get a bridge over there, but you know, life without challenge is easier and more profitable. You're going to Sukitani. Why have I sent you bending round the corner? That's a good question. I don't want you bending all the way around the corner. I want you bending part of the way around the corner. Right, because you need to hook up onto here. I may have kind of lost the plot a little bit with regards to where I'm actually sending stuff. Also, there's this iron mine here. There's this steel refinery that's kind of in the way. This might work out. There we go. It's got a bit of a bend in it, but it's scenic. Right, fling that down there. Maybe if I stopped using terms such as fling it down there, I'd make more money. Right, what have we got? 153. There's not many that do as much as 153, so that's okay. Right. There we go. Right, so no need a double track or single trans. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the ability to just... No, you've done the wrong one! God, damn it! Oh! I apologise. Usually I am a little calmer than that. Oh, flipping heck. Do I need to change? Yes, you do need to change it. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Let's do the outside track first, then we have to peel it round here. Look at all this stuff that's going to need smoothing. Terrain alignment collision with the steel mill. Well, if you just thought about it a bit more, you wouldn't collide. This is going to work. It's going to work. I want to get 100 out of you here. Like that. Right, and then We're going to cut as close. No. You've still got to go round it. So, all right. Well, in which case, let's pull the other end in some. Thus. Beautiful, beautiful bit of swan necking going on there, which usually I do my best to avoid. Let's make sure I'm on the right side of the track so I haven't got to delete it for, you know, whichever number of times that is now. 20 million quid track. You're just, that's... Oh, I see. The rules for the official Kernel Failure drinking game are starting to be firmed up. Good. Do let me in on them once you've come up with some rules. Because I may just opt out of that entirely and just drink. Right, there we go. Around the corner. What have we got left? 42 million left. We've got enough. As long as I avoid any more heinous errors of that kind. Meanwhile, should have smoothed that out first. That's going to be a big ugly feature. Right, let's get it to work on that. There we go. Yeah, go on, get out of it. The other side, however, I suspect is going to be more challenging. No, it is yielding to my my delicate brush stroking. Yield, I tell you. Good, right, yes. Oh, look at this, what a mess. Get out of it. Smoothed. The reason I do so much smoothing is because I place so much stuff wrong in the first place. If I were to take just half a second more to actually consider what it was I was about to do, I wouldn't need to smooth anywhere near as much. But I know that smoothing is a highlight. There we go. Right. Okay. $20 million smooth. Yes. You are hilarious. You are all comedians supreme. Right. Now, the other thing that occurs to me that might be useful at this point, I don't know if it's going to be easy to pull off. What have we got here? That's another £1 million worth of track. Anyway, it's a good-looking straight chunk that carves a massive gouge out of the planet. I am all over it. Right, there you go, £1 million worth of track. Where's it going? Why is it going there? That's ye ol', right? Didn't I plan on bringing this in somewhere else? Possibly. I think there may be need for convoluted points in here, you know, in which case a slight adjustment in this, so I bring it round maybe following the route I did accidentally before, and swinging around there to actually give some point space. That's just a revision to the plan rather than the wholesale I did it wrong. Don't get me wrong, wholesale I did it wrong is still happening. That's still very much in play. Right, okay, now transatlantic. Transatlantic, we want to come in on these two. Well, actually, it only needs to come in on one, strictly speaking. And there isn't anywhere, there is not enough room there for points galore. Which is a bit of a shame. We'll just mash it in and we'll see what needs to be changed afterwards. I mean, I can get to the point fairly soon where I can switch it all back on. Well, some of it back on. Why are you colliding? Don't. There we go. And let's not forget, friends, that's 2 separate stations. Oh yeah. Yeah. The passengers are going to thank me when they arrive at the wrong one. Okay, good. And then for my final trick. Now, is this double tracked? It is double tracked. Okay, well, we can bring this in the last two, and then at least we've got track going into all of these stations. There you go. This is going to be a curve and a bit, this one. fact, I don't even want to start at that end. There we go, it's got to do something like that. At the very least. Yeah, that's not so bad. Right, okay, yes. That's that side more or less hooked up. Now, it does look a little like Cthulhu at the moment. Isn't entirely intentional, and it is a bit of a waste of the other side of the station. So what I'm going to do, if we think about where a main line might exist, let's pull it round onto the corner here. Now look, snap as soon as you feel like you're able, and then join with on the rest of the route. Brushstrokes is the only good TV comedy in 1980s. Dear me. I mean, Brushstrokes was okay. I mean, retrospectively it was okay. But you did have Only Fools and Horses at the same time. You also had Bread, which was a bit of a Marmite show. What else did you have going on? I don't know. Right. Let's now merge this across, and I want to make this a nice speedy one. I may live to regret that. And again. Well, what's your problem? Is there a gap in here somewhere? Oh, yeah, none of this ballast is joined. Brilliant. Don't make me... I'm going to have to delete it again in order to get some freaking points in. Alright, you go forward a bit further, because I'm going to need the space. And then link over like that. No, a bit further forward, and then link in. So we've got a kind of cascade point system going on there that I may never use, but that's not necessarily going to stop me trying. Right, I need to link these two together. How much track are you going to try and delete on me? Actually, not that much. Didn't take the bridge out this time. There's a novelty. No, if I do that, it's just going to continue with the same problem. So let's do it from there. Definitely got joined ballast. Okay, good. Good, right, and then just need one more set of points, which I guess is going to be about here. Not possible. It is possible. It's very flaming possible. That should allow everything to do everything, and better still, there's room that I can actually signal within this kind of junction area, should the need arise, without blocking off trains badly. Right. What now? Right, now we need to lay in the rest of the infrastructure I want in the town, and then that's not straight. I mean, that's a couple of 100 miles away from being straight. The bottom one's not too bad, but the top one's lousy. Let's give that another go. In fact, let's use the bottom of the screen as some kind of ruler. I mean, I should have used the station as a ruler, shouldn't I? Can we rotate sufficiently? For the next 10 minutes, I will be randomly tapping my keyboard. Okay, the bottom one's off as well. If we're going to do it, let's do it as right as we can get it. Right, now if I stay away from any kind of screen rotation, I am laying flush with the station. Or flush-ish. Right, and then something along those lines as well. And if you want to do that by more than just eye, we move the screen up. Is that right? Yeah, that looks close. Alright, so the angle's getting a little bit more pronounced as we go. Move it back. Come on. You're almost there. What if I held... No, holding shift's not doing it. Ah, yeah. For precision movement, you want your mouse. There we go. That's good. A straight line across. No, you need to move up again. That'll do. Nah, it's okay. That's just... There. Right, good, fine. Take it. That's enough. I mean, you know, there is a certain amount of excessive obsession with trying to get this stuff straight that isn't going to actually help me very much. Right, next up, let's put some... put some station in here. Now, do we want to go buses or do we want to go trams? If I were to ask the audience here, I suspect the audience would say trams. Let me know. I'm going to continue roading for a moment. And I can rotate the screen again. That's a good thing. What do we want? Buses, trams, trams, buses, buses, trams. I have removed the buildings. There are no more... Kill that one as well then. Buses. Tram, bus, tram. Tram, tram, bus, tram, bus, bus. Ha ha! It's a tie. Keep it coming. If you haven't voted yet, that's that. Buses and trams, helpful. Horse stage coaches. Thanks, OJ. Do any of you want to help? Or are you now just, you know, all off your face on pop, Pringles, and whatever else you've been consuming? Beer, scotch. I know, bus on one side, tram on the other. No, that's not helpful. Tram, tram. I'm feeling trams, and the rest of you, go and sit on the naughty step. You unhelpful, flipping ingrates. Bunch of bloody jokers. Ding, ding, ding. Right, let's put that down as far as there, and then let's take it up over here. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to pop a bridge. Right, let's take it up to there. Right, might feel like quite a long way, because it is. But let's have a look and see what the bridging service says. Bridging service says no. Okay. Can I even do a one-step bridge on that? No, you can't. How do you feel about going under? You feel great about going under. I don't. I didn't really want to tunnel, because, I mean, tunnels are cool and all, but you do get to miss some of the action as a result. But we'll do it, because, you know, for practical sake, I think we have to. Likewise, actually, if we do a bridge the other side, a tunnel the other side, then it looks intentional. All of you watching live, tell everyone it was intentional. Let's go as far as there. That does not look straight. Probably because it isn't, but it's straight enough. Ease it in a little, and then there you go. Double tunnel. That's what some people love. And then we need to go up and over. Now we're down to 39.5 million quid. I really want to destroy all of this. What do we got here? I can get rid of those four for $1 million. Repent your sins. Right. What about this lot? What have we got left? 37. Yeah, I can afford it. That's $1.5 million. Yeah. The reason I can afford this now is because I've done most of the rebuilding. At least I've done most of the expensive rebuilding. Now we're into just the kind of the whole purpose of this in the first place. And the more of this I can remove, the better it's going to work. For reasons that will become clear, I assure you. I'll add functionality to Nightbot that will allow it to straw poll. Not now, because, you know, I'm busy, you know, wasting all the money. But there will come a point at which I'll add straw polling to Nightbot. No, 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 yes. Just a little further. There we go. Okay, good. That's that side. And then the other side's also looking quite good. Here comes the challenge. Can we get over the track? Now, there are pillar gaps in there. How does that look? A little bit further this way. I'm not going to get a better shot at it than this. Go green. Go green. I might be too close to the station edge. Likewise, we could try just popping a wheelie over the station and seeing what happens there. Nope. This is pretty important. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But it would be really nice if it did. There we go. It's gone green. We have green. That's a monster of a bridge, and we might even be able to make it a little shorter than that. Okay, so if I start around here. What's the betting I can't find it again? There we go. Right. Bridge, 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 bridge. No. Yes. Okay, good. I'll take it. No. 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 I guess I won't be taking it. Yes. Just take it. There we go. All right. Who's that said no chance? In your face, Jeff. Yes, chance. I mean, it's not. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's a feat of modern engineering. That is. If you could do, I mean, the other thing that I'd quite like is to be able to do bridges incrementally. I mean, mind you, if I were to build the ramp up one side and then the ramp at the other, I wouldn't have to arch it over the whole thing. Since we're in an experimental place right now, let's try it. So if I were to, no, let's not, because you're just going to smooth it afterwards, and you know, there is some value to be had in getting on with it. All right, I'll do that then. All right, let's stick a straight one in there. Right, and then we're gonna do the same thing over here, even though I can't complete it yet. I mean, we've got 32 million left. How much of this can I trash? Quite a bit of it. That's good. Yeah, I approve. And again, the more of this I delete, the better it's going to be. For reasons that will become apparent. Now, if you want to try this at home, I recommend doing it with the Infinite Money mod switched on. But if you're like me and you prefer to do things in a high-risk fashion, then, you know, this is the way to roll. Right, let's try and draw a straightish line up there. Pull the road in. That's not straightish enough. Let's try the next tree along. That's straighter. Those feel like right angles to me. Good. And then about here, I suppose. Well, that's pretty hideous. Try doing that again. There we go. Go the other way. Now, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to deal with this this track there. It's not going to be too keen on me popping a bridge over it from this range. Likewise, a tunnel at this range isn't exactly likely either. So maybe that just finishes there, and we'll see what the AI makes of it. Likewise, let's run. No. Equally, not quite. That's good. Right. Hook that up on there. Hook this onto here. Although I do need to get another bridge over at this side of town. Yuck. None of this is good. How much are you going to cost me? I didn't even give that a thought. I just blew that one out of the water. And that one. There we go. I'm going, no. We're at the stage now where none will get in the way of my scheme. Which building? Which building could possibly... That one. How much is that? Alright. Okay, now I need to just relax. Just relax. Don't do any more, because any more would be rash. Not to mention the fact that everything I've done so far has been pretty rash, but I'm almost there now. Alright, now, what are you thinking in terms of a bridge over this particular segment? I'm thinking we do exactly the same things we did at the other end. Do we have the room for that? That's the question. Come on, game. Play with me here. Work with me. You are in my way. These lot are so cheap, I might as well just bite the bullet and kill them. And again, the more I remove, the better this gets. I'm not saying this for your benefit anymore. I'm now saying it purely for my own. Because we're up to 100 million. That's the spend now on this project. Oh, it's going to be great. If this pays off, it's going to look amazing. How much to kill the rest of this side off? Not insignificant, but let's do it. Remember, you do still have to buy some trains. Just don't look at the balance until you're done. Once you're done, then you can go look at the balance. Okay, that came in at 2 million. That was okay. Heady stuff. Right, let's go like that. How does that look? Close. Close enough for my taste anyway, especially since the other side is a bit wonky. The other side's a bit wonky. Look, if we're going to try and build something for once that is not wonky, then let's commit to that as a scheme. That's better. Hey Colsver, nice to see you. Dare I ask what's happening? Feel free to fill in the story so far. It's probably going to be something along the lines of, I'm not entirely sure, but he has spent 100 million on it so far and counting. And I don't have a cheaty money mod on or anything like that. This is all using real virtual. Oh, look at that! I got that up in 2. That's gonna. Oh, look at that! It's pretty. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what you should have done. Maybe you just needed a little bit more space, or maybe it's down to the fact that I'm not trying to take any corners here. Yeah, a little bit less cornering on that side. Okay, well, I'm okay with that. I mean, a bit of variety never hurt anybody. That's great. Okay, good. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. Okay, I can live with that. That's pretty good. That's more or less what I was hoping for. If I'd been able to take out everything in the town, it would be better still. And you're just going to have to trust me on that. But you'll see exactly why in a moment. What I have to do now is connect up all of the external roads, yes, before we get to the next exciting aspect of this challenge. Smoothing time. I'm not going to smooth all of it. That would take me hours. In fact, I could probably spend the last. Thanks for the follow there, Egg Knife. I could probably spend the last hour doing nothing but smoothing, and and be no better off as a result of it. Likewise, it would be good to switch things back on again so I can make a bit more cash. But I'm going to have to go very easy on actually buying anything for a little while, because well, there's going to be trauma if I don't. Well, in fact, it's going to be forced on me. As much as I've got the whole loan open to, that looks terrible. I've got all of my loan open to me, but that's only 10 million quid, and the speed at which I've been blowing through cash on this caper makes me think that that's not a good idea. Right, let's get rid of all this. Let's future up some of these roads, shall we? Large country, yeah. Let's bash that all the way over here. Okay, we'll bash it as far as there. Right, and then... Yeah, no, you're going to just refuse to do anything straight. Fabulous. Thank you for that. Much appreciate you turning up for that. See if we can wiggle the other one in as well, so at least there's some semblance of anything even bordering on symmetry going on, you peasant. Right, now, we did have a goods line with trucks that I left somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where they were coming in from. Where were they coming in? They were coming in right here, you can tell, because they're all queuing up, going, where's the road gone? Alright, so where am I going to bring that in? I think it's going to need a jump of some description. Likewise, I need to extend the Colesville line out a little, which needs to just twizzle around a little bit more to the right. There we go, that's good. I should go to sleep, but this is too exciting. Oh, you wait, it will be worth it. When I switch this on, it's going to do something really interesting. And I defy anybody who enjoys this game not to kind of go, oh, I am totally going to go and do this. Because the first time I did it, I went, oh, I have to think bigger with that. And I shall reveal it to my regulars in the format of live performance art. It is. Or maybe I'm the only one who will ever be impressed by it, but the effect should be pretty cool. Now we're almost there now, right? So I'm not going to be building any more road internally. I'm going to leave that exactly as it is. What I need to do now is just make sure that I've got everything hooked up that was beforehand, so that I'm not breaking routes, because I do still need them to work, even if I have messed with them to a very high degree. No, so don't just randomly click. No, you're still doing it. Stop randomly clicking. There you go. Right, I need to get that where? I need to get it both sides, probably, although we don't know where the industry in town is going to be. Not that I've ever really cared about that previously, so why should I start now? Under or over? And there's a... look at this little surviving piece of track there. Get out of it. There we go. Right, let's try a nice little bridgette. There you go. That's all right. And then we'll continue that onto here. These guys will figure it out. And then... obviously I need to connect that up. Even if I plan to remove it in a minute, I still need to get it kind of connected. And actually, as an internal town route, I am going to build a little bit more road. Alright, and then something like that. Right, and then we can use country here to... if you were to do that in a nice way, that would be helpful. Good. Okay. Looks like the city is one large station area. It really is. The city used to occupy this whole area. Now doesn't. Sorry about that. I need to name those as well. Right, okay, so that's the country road hooked up. It can get to both sides of the town, which is fine, but I'm going to stick the actual depot. Oh, actually, we're far enough in now. I can use one of these, you know, magnificent modded super depots. Should we stick it here? Let's stick it here. It's £500,000, but spending's what we're doing. Right, now, what route are you on? You're on Hare Lumber Goods. Someone hot Lower Hare Bear, which is there. It's picked it up. Hey! Excellent. Likewise, let's... put that in. Even if it's only temporary, it will allow that truck to return to service. Now, I've got 19 million left. I don't want to spend any more than I absolutely have to now, because I may need to buy a bunch of trains. So we just need to check external roads to make sure that they're all connected to something. Like here, for example. Just in case I'm using them. Right, okay. What do we think? I think that could work. Have I missed anything? Okay, chat, have I missed anything? Is there anything that you can recall that I had hooked up previously that I don't have hooked up now? That is essential to the inner workings of this beast. Yeah, let's do that. Not that I'm using this oil well anyway. There is a lot of smoothing to be done. That's a given. But there we go. Am I gonna group the two stations? No, I need to keep them distinct because I need to run from one side to the other once I set up the tram track, and I'm not going to do that until I've been running for a couple of minutes, for reasons that become clear. I need to put I need to put the stations back in. Telman, Harebear Branch. Which is Harebear Branch? Lower Harebear and really Mill Lane. No, Harebear and Lower Harebear. Right. Really? Why can't I group them together? Intriguing. No, I don't need to group them. I mean, as much as lots of people say that, you know, grouping has a very positive effect on things. All right, you know what? I'm going to group them. All right, we all happy now. That's, yeah, I'm going to need to waypoint those up, aren't I? Okay, right. Anyway, let's... Harebear Branch is a station that no longer exists. Coming from Rhino. Go away. Coming from Rhino. You're coming in over here. So you're coming in on this side. Right, remove that. Add this. There we are. Right, now, because I haven't got any points on here, so there's not a lot that will actually happen unless I put some on. Can we diamond on there? Yes, we can. There we go. Always happier diamonding than not diamonding. Right, Telman Harebear is done, but I'm not actually running any trains on there anyway. Next. What else runs through Harebear? Oh, the mega route runs through Harebear. I'm pretty certain of it. Actually, it's the one place it doesn't run through. That seems weird. Show me red route. Oh, okay. Yeah. Of course it does. It goes around this kind of USA only loop. Fine. Next, Circuitani to Dudar. That's definitely on the list, or Dudar to Sukitani, whichever it's called. Sukitani Crimbo, right. Goes through Harebear. We're on the pink route. I've missed something. There isn't another track here, is there? Sukatani 7. Why are you not showing up? This route cannot be done, that's why it's not showing up. I've either missed electrification or no, it's electrification or nothing that I've missed. I can't have done. There's no way I could have missed it. George Street. Sorry, George Street. In fact, what I'll also do while I think about it is all of these internal Harebear lines I should kill, which don't exist because I already did. That's because I'm good. Right, Telman East. Let's go to Telman East. Telman East is over here. There we go. Telman East up to Harebear. It's going to come on the route with the big ugly red bridge. Right, what have I missed? I missed something. Big ugly red bridge into... it's because... Is it going to go into 2 stations? No, it's not. It can go into just this one. And this station is... there. Right, let's try removing it. And then we'll add it again. Yeah, see, it's treating this all as lower Harebear now, and that's not working either because they're grouped. Yeah, anything at all? No, right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, great. Don't delete down. No, that would be too flipping helpful. Right, Christmas back to... Oh, God. Right, this is all a mess. Sukatani to Christmas. Right, fine. I'll rebuild it. Sukatani is somewhere. It's unhelpful that it turns off the names of stations when you're trying to build stuff. It's up here, right. We could extend this one further and go ye olde Christmas, but actually, why would I mess with something that was working pretty well? So let's not do that. Right. Sukatani, number 1. Let's make this really, really, really bright and turn it yellow. Alright, Sukatani to Harebear. There we go. It's come in on that line, which is the only line it can come into, and it's saying it's lower Harebear. I can't accept that as a name for the whole... This is going to be... Harebear, are you still in the chat? If so, what are we calling this this Grand Central of yours? I'm going to call it Grand Central for the time being. But since you're here, you might as well name it yourself. Right. Then, from here, we follow our favoured track over Big Red Ugly. And then through Telman East. We'll worry about the side of the track that it's on presently, and then from Telman East we go to Telman South, and then because of the track it's on, it's limited in its choices, so we head back in this direction. And we're down here, which is Christmas, at which point we turn around and head back. Good, nice route. Right, back, and we stop at Telman South. And then we stop at Telman East. We're sold on Grand Central. Good, 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 good. Ding, 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 ding. Back to Grand Central. Now, if this ends up paying off, and I have very high expectations that it will do, we will replicate this on other towns. There is much to find out whether it's going to work or not, but let's have a quick look at the system as it stands right now. Excellent. That looks pretty good. Right, the Colsver route we're not going to do just yet. We're going to wait until we've switched everything back on first. However, this is ye olde Harebear. Yeah. Okay, Sukatani Christmas done. Right there. This fella here. Harebear Branch. It's not a station that exists anymore. Bad news. Right, out to this disaster area here. Yes, it is a city. Add station. There we go. Right, so you've come in on that line there. I'm going to need to put some points on so that you can turn around. Likewise, if I'd have thought about it for more than the 3 seconds I am doing now, I should have put a depot here somewhere. In fact, actually, this is probably the last place I should have put a depot, but no matter. We'll figure this out as we go. Right, and what else passed through here? What else passed through here? Oh, the transatlantic, of course. Right, did go to Harebear Branch, which again doesn't exist. So we remove that, and then add station, and it's this one you're going to come into. As much as it could have gone into either. Yeah, you see, look, it's gone for the other side. Intriguing. Because those are 2 different stations, effectively. Build in 2 steps. Don't want to build in 2 steps. Let's go from here. Give me a snap point for it. That's it. Diamond that up, just so that we have the option. Good. Nice brown route there. And then we've got whatever this is. Where have you come from? You've come from, isn't this Telman Rhino? Harebear. Telman Rhino, or was it Rhino is the start point? What was it called? Thanks for tuning in, Onion Jack. I'm about 10 minutes away from switching this on, if I can sway you, but otherwise the rest will be available to watch later. Right, Amazon. September Christmas done. Telman Harebear. Right, there we go. There it is. And that's already picked it up. That's good. Let's just check it's thinking about using the right side of the track. Yep, this all looks good. Okay, right. I think that's all the trains. So that's 4 tracks in total. Now, I'm not actually running any trains down there at the moment. They're all on, on instruction just to wait it out. I've got 1 remaining, maybe 2 things paused. You're stopped, unstop. Where's the other ones? Hugh, you're stopped, unstop. What about over here? What have we got going on? Just want to make sure that any services that I stop, there you go, that's one that's stopped. Which way are you facing? You're facing the wrong way. Let's turn you around. You're waiting for a free path, that's fine. Now they're all bunched up, so I'm going to need to unbunch those at some point. Likewise, what's going on here? That shouldn't be happening. This green number. Really? Why are you having an objection to running through this station correctly? Ye Olde to Harebear has chosen to go through Sukitani rather than use the other track. Okay. Interesting. Okay, right. Well, we can fix that. That's not a problem. Just a case of finding the right track, which I think is this coastal job here, because it's that coastal job there. So we need waypoint. Signalling, yes, is going to be exciting. Don't play without signals. Yes, I know. Right, there's the EO, and then we need to go out on the right side of the track. So actually what we want to do here is we want to add a signal, which is that one. Yeah, okay. The fact that it's not choosing to take the right path here indicates to me that I've either got a gap, yeah, I've got a gap, or a bit that's not electrified. Or it's trying to go to two different stations. Equally possible. And it'll be a gap in electrification or a gap in the track entirely. Right, okay, here we go. So it is going into one station. It's going into the right side. There's no way for it to turn around, that's why. It can't be that easy, can it? I don't know, maybe. Like that. Oh, well, yep, there you go. That fixed it. And then let's spin it around like that. So it can have the choice. Good. Okay, cool. Now, if I now remove those, is it going to switch route? It switched route, which means the other route's faster. Nuts. Okay, well, we just need to find a reason for it to want to take route 1 rather than route 2. Unless we haven't got... I mean, presumably this is all high sped, right? Upgrade. Yep. Yep. All right. Well, I think this this scenic route is going to be slower. No, we know this scenic route is going to be slower. However, it's also far less congested, so it should be a better route, even though it is a longer one. Should be. There you go. Operative phrase. Go on. You're going to go that way. All right. Just live with it. Right. Anything else I haven't done? I feel like I'm missing one, but I'm pretty certain I haven't. Waypoints, yes, waypoints. I like using signals and waypoints, but where are you? You're depoting, and you were on Sukitani to Christmas line, right? I guess so. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you around as well, go to the depot. You go to the depot, and then what I'll do is I'll send them all back out again. Which way are you facing there, chum? You're fine. Yeah, you're going towards a depot. That's fine. Let's make sure I've got nothing on there. Nothing on that one. Nothing on Telman Harebear. That's good. And nothing on Transatlantic. Really? Would they do? Oh no, Ye Olde Harebear is there. Yes. Transatlantic I've got there. Yes. Let's kill that and this. And then Sukitani Christmas. Ah, there we go. That was the one that was missing. So there are in fact 4 routes going through here at the moment, and there will be one more when we connect Colsver up as well. Okay, now brace yourselves. So currently the only thing that's going into Harebear are the trucks, right? So just trucks going in there right now. I'll set trains in motion in a couple of minutes' time. I need to take a quick breather and get my voice back a little. Yes. Hold on, let's get in a bit closer. Nah, you see, there's one I don't like. Why have you chosen to do that? Oh, it's because there's no way for it to turn around at the other end. No, it has. Have I missed something, or is it just using it because it's a faster route? It's using it because it's a faster route, isn't it? I'm going to put the signal on now. Stuff it. I was going to take a quick break, but I'll take a quick break in a minute. Right, that one goes that way. In fact, let's get it as close to the points as possible. There, right, okay, good. And then we'll put another set here. Actually, have I got space in that section? Yeah, you've got all the space in the world in that section. That's great. And then likewise, so this is before all that filtering stuff happens. We want one. Whoa, whoa, you can't stop it there, you fool. What you can do, though, is you can stop it here. and low, it was fixed. And then we'll have one set of signals there. Right, okay, cool. So that leaves, that's fine, good. Let's see where the others are going. See, I'm in a signaling mood now. What can I tell you? I want a signal here. Yep. And then I'm going to put a release signal there. Yes. We'll use that as a kind of a stacking signal at that side, but we'll put the ones that actually matter. Hold on, what am I looking at here? We've got 2 yellow. Let's make you a pretty vibrant blue. Okay, we'll have another one there, and then we'll do the reverse. No, we've already done the reverse the other side, so that's fine. Meanwhile, what have we got next? This chap over here. We got to stick one there, and then a release signal over there. Yeah, release signals. They're a thing. Deal with it. Likewise, we should probably stick some on here for queuing purposes. Or block purposes, I guess. Brown root. One there, and another one out here for the release, obviously. Now the next one's there. That's fine, that's a good distance. What have I missed? I'm pretty sure there's one root I haven't touched yet. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a backing route, so that's fine. Actually, I need some signaling over here somewhere. And we'll do another set there. Okay, and I'm a little concerned about blue. Although, to be honest, if I'd left that blank, it would have helped space it all out again properly, but I think we'll probably be okay. All right, good. Yeah, I mean, look, there's a nice long stretch here without any signals on. So that's a decent length block to get things set up. Right, I need a break for a minute, but I'm not going to leave you staring at nothing. Let's kill all of these off, because I know exactly what it is we have to do. Ready? You ready? Ready? Right, let's get this out of the way so you can see as much as humanly possible.